consulta del doctor Escarabajo.
La consulta del doctor Escarabajo.
La consulta del doctor Escarabajo, dígame.
La consulta del doctor Escarabajo.
La consulta del doctor Escarabajo.
La consulta del doctor Escarabajo.
La consulta
La
del doctor
consulta del doctor Escarabajo.
La consulta del doctor Escarabajo.
I think that you can't truly be satisfied when you're always evolving. I started off with my first funk band in Paris more than 10 years ago, and I'm still evolving, and I'm still trying to become the musician that I want to be. So, I mean, in a sense, yes, I am satisfied because I love my career and I love what I've accomplished, but I also want to go further and further. So I'm very happy from where I'm at today.
Paris, on October 9th, no sight of you.
I think the pandemic and COVID kind of just transformed the whole thing in a general sense, because digital has now become the main way of listening to music. I think that's also due to the pandemic. We kind of like, as musicians in a general sense, are having to make more than just music. We're having to make content. We're having to have multiple hats. So I mean, it has made me diversify the way that I push my message. Could it be through Instagram or the socials, and all these other platforms? But I think that's also the thing that takes away from it is that as musicians, we're no longer able to just concentrate on the music, and we have to do so much more.
I misplaced it. Oh, no excuse.
I think it's just this kind of normal evolution of, again, music in a general sense. We are at a time where I think cultures today are blending together and are fusing together, and I think it was a bit more difficult when we were younger because and when people of another generation would make and create music, because they were very distinct, like distinct in where they were. Like, you would have Latin America and mainly salsa, merengue, and all these these musics, and then you would have like the Americas and, let's say, like Anglo-Saxon countries that would have the rock and roll and have the soul and have the funk and have all these things. And the thing is that now we're in a world where I think also a lot of people are trying to find where they belong, and they realize that their identity is multiple. So we are hearing things like dembo and like shata or like Afrobeat, and these are just, I think it's just the natural evolution of music and of the people making music, because we're now realizing that we're more than one thing, right? I'm not only Black American, I'm someone of Haitian heritage. I have also a very close link to, I think, also my African heritage, and also the Western and European world that I live in also. So I think it's all these things that make us evolve, and that we embody as musicians and as people in a general sense. I think seeing ourselves as one thing is very, very dangerous, and I think that's what's really, really good in the world that we live in today, is that we are more than one thing. And I think that's why also music has had this evolution.
Listen, I could've made time. Oh, what was missing?
Well, the thing is that I think from all my previous albums and all my previous projects, again, could it go from my first funk band to Ephemerals to the collaborations that I've had with people like Guts or with Kungs or with I was an instrument to someone else's project. This is the first time that I've been able to express myself fully. Also, I mean, with the help of my friends and the people that have helped me make this music. But yeah, I think that's the biggest difference, is that this time it is a reflection of me and the people that I love directly, and I'm not merely how can I say this, a conduit to someone else's vision.
Everything I could have said is that I need you, girl, and that I want you now.
I think, like everyone, I'd love it, of course, to, you know, succeed and to like blow up, etc., etc. But I think the main thing that I really, really want from this album and the expectations that I have for it is, like, I want it to touch people. I think it's very important for me, and for again, my friends and the whole team, that people that listen to this album feel something inside of themselves that, you know, touches them in an intimate way, and that makes them feel, you know, heard and not alone in what they think and in what they want out of the world. So I mean, I think that's my expectation for it. And of course, you know, I'd love it to become popular and you know, to touch as many people as possible. But I think that's the first point that I want. I want my real expectation, my first expectation at least, is for it to touch people.
Oh, where is the peace in profiling? Oh, where is the peace? When I'm selling it on social media and etc., I always say that we're like, I think my concerts are a moment of congregation and a moment to like turn off your mind. Again, I want you to feel part of the family when you come to my concerts. So I talk to the public and I talk to you, and I want to say you as something very, very personal, because when someone comes to these concerts, I want them to feel the weight off their shoulders, right? I want them to feel free, and I want them to feel good. And so that's why I think that our concerts are this just amazing moment of love and of laughter and of hope. I sing about a lot of, you know, deep things, and I know that they're not necessarily happy subjects, but I try to make them as light and as how can I say this, like, not scary for people. We can talk about things, and we can enjoy these moments all together, and it feels so good, man. So I think that's the essence of my concerts is love. It's so dumb to say, but yeah, it's love, because I want to give as much love as possible to the people that come. Oh, where is the peace? It's above me. Oh, where is the peace?
I think that's a very complex and very multi-pronged question. A simple answer would be, I think as a species we can get over everything. But if I were to be more detailed, I think that we have to learn to not forget about the past, but learn from it. I think we have to be very honest with the way that the world is, and if we want
it to be better, and if we really want to be better people in a general sense, we have to be able to call out the horrendous things that we've profited from and that we live on. I always say this things that there's a price to comfort, and I think that price today is us burying our heads in sand and not realizing that we all have to make an effort. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what you think that you have or have not done. It doesn't matter who's right or who's wrong in this situation. I think if we want to evolve and go forward, there are certain things that we have to put in the past. I think we have to get over ourselves. We have to stop with this superiority complex that we have on other countries and on other cultures. I think that we have to learn how to be humble and kind. And my mom always used to say this thing, it's always easy to do bad, but it takes an effort to do good. It takes an effort to say sorry. It takes an effort to not scream and be violent. It takes an effort to question yourself. To question yourself and maybe instead of thinking that the problem comes from the exterior, that you may be the problem. So I think that's what we need to do as a society. We have to stop acting like everyone else is the problem and maybe realize that we are part of the problem. So wow, it's a lot. It's a lot to answer just like that. But I think it could go either way. But if we want to be better people, we have to make an effort. If that's it, I mean, I guess that's the short answer. And this can go on for hours and hours, but yeah.
Where is the peace when you know they're lying?
Future plans. We are already working on our second album with the family, and we hope that you guys are going to enjoy it. And again, we're putting a lot of love and a lot of thought into the second album. So, I mean, on the musical side, I guess there's that, where I'm working on a lot of things also on my side. Trying to compose more and make more content in a general sense. With our great team, with the label, and with our booker, same things, that are great friends. We're looking to get more dates around Europe and hopefully around the world. I'd love to do a music video. Matter of fact, if anyone hearing this interview is interested in helping, you know, grow the vision and grow this beautiful project that we have, it would be a pleasure. And yeah, we got a lot of new stuff coming out. We have a couple of new songs that we're going to do during the weekend that we're going to be in Segovia, and we hope that you guys really enjoy them. And yeah, I mean, I guess the real thing that we want is just to grow and to touch more people and to hopefully, knock on wood, change the world a bit and make it a better place. I know it's very ambitious to say that, but that's what we really, really want, and that's our goal. We want the world to be a better place, and we want to make it as good and as comfortable as we can for all those that listen to us and that love our music and that support us.
Where is the peace?